Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. I'm glad that you all are joining me today for Fallout New Vegas Melee only. Today, after the last stream, we had just completed GI Blues. So today,
Things have been a lot better since you helped with
we are going to pick up Rex.
So, what can I do for you? I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got
Welcome into the stream, everybody. Please don't forget to like the stream. It helps out the stream a lot. Is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain's bad or something.
Can they do anything?
No, they said they don't have the tools to help him.
Is he going to be okay?
For now, but they said eventually he's going to get worse. I don't know what to do.
Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet would be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go talk to Julie Farkas. We're gonna make sure we have that quest selected. Yep, nothing but a hound dog. So we're gonna go do this quest. We're trying to level up a little bit here in this part, so that way it's a little bit easier for us going through with, you know, some melee weapons. Open the door to Freeside. Let's go.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
At Mick and Ralph's. We're gonna go this way to the old Mormon fort. Here we go.
Hi, do you need assistance?
The king said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
King brought him here for treatment then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work too.
So there's no chance he'll ever get better?
I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might fit the bill. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry, who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Thank you, you've been very helpful. I feel like this is going to be very difficult.
More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
This is true. If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
You said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
I'll see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
I'd like to talk
What do you
about
want to
something
talk about?
else. Goodbye. All right. Let's get going. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to cough into the mic. Return to the king with the news that Rex can be healed.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell. people.
Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. We're gonna tell him that good old Rexy boy can be healed.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
Julie Farkas said a man in Jacobstown can treat Rex.
She said, what? Why didn't you just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when it went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Absolutely. I'll see that he gets better.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymed, rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your
Yes.
man. Protect him as you would me.
Rex is giving you the search and mark perk. We'll just exit out of that. Now let's go. We got Rex as a companion. We'll try to get him help as soon as possible to make him a little bit better. But for now, we have Robo-Dog. We're going to count him as melee weapons because, well, he's a dog. I guess you could call it unarmed, but come on. Who doesn't want a dog on their team? Alright. So now we're going to try and do some of the quests around here to get a little bit more experience. The Atomic Wrangler.
Hello there.
Well, why would I do that when there's a marker right here?
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today.
Julie Farkas sent me to help you sober up.
Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days.
Why don't you stop drinking?
Drop drinking? I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now.
How can you afford so much alcohol?
Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
Goodbye. Take care of the drug dealer. We're gonna take care of this drug dealer.
Hungry? Thirsty?
Oh, you're gonna hear that a lot. You're gonna hear that a lot. We're gonna walk by that
It can be bought. It can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
quite often because of all the quests around here. Oh, we're gonna take care of him. Yep. Hey there, pal.
Looking for a fix, man? Got what you need.
Do you know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes, addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
I need you to stop supplying Bill and Jacob.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me.
So the NCR is supplying you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down.
Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Goodbye.
Come on back if you have any interesting news. You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young. and
Welcome
strong,
into the
as
stream.
long as
Welcome
I get
in.
my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying you?
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
I took care of that dealer. Now go. Now you can clean up.
What? I need a fix now!
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer. Calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
There you go, buddy. Now let's go talk to the other guy. Yeah, we got the metal armor. Rocking it.
What's up, Briggs?
Come to Nick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
For all your shopping needs.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The atomic bank.
Alright, now we're gonna go through and we're gonna talk to this guy.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Bill, Julie, and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Now we can return to Julie Farkas. But while we're here, we're just gonna stop in here and talk to this guy.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Do you have any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls, a thing for cowboys. Wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. Have you ever run across a sex bot? Not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but you gotta be a businessman about it.
I'll see if I can run across any suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Alright.
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
No kink shaming here, sir. Welcome into the stream, Grandma Gertrude. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing? Alright, now let's go find some of these people in the robot. We're gonna start by going this way. I love when everything takes its time to load in. Good, just playing more Minecraft. I did see the screenshot you sent me, and that's pretty impressive. I like that. Must have been a lot of work that went into that.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here.
Thanks, man. I'll have to
Career,
send you an
butcher,
update
crier,
pic. Yeah, I'd
escort,
definitely like to
for
see
hire.
that.
Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher, how'd you get into that?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That sounds odd.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh, but no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so."
You said escort, like an armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Crier, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Let's talk about something
All
else.
right.
How would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Ben, you give your clients precious respite from the ills of the world.
I never put much thought into the well-being my clients got out of my services. I suppose they only get as much as I put into it. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Rip. Alright, yeah, I should have enough caps to pass the check.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Submit to a credit check.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Alright, so we're going to go find Julie Farkas and go back to that end of Freeside. So that way we can finish up some of these quests here. We can gather up the rest of the people. We're gonna go talk to Mick and Ralph's. Well, Ralph at Mick and Ralph's about the robot. So we can go find the robot.
If it can be bought, it can be founded.
But first we're gonna stop here, because we are right here. Might as well talk to you, you're right here.
Howdy.
I have some questions.
And I may have answers.
Tell me about Freeside.
What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees.
What about the Kings?
What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
What's your opinion of Mr. House?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back, He came back strong and killed a lot of people.
Let's talk about something else. So who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
This would be as an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And cool besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
You'd be an independent with a deep discount on the booze, maybe.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
Goodbye.
Till next time.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Julie too. Almost forgot about that.
Can I help you?
I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
You said you could spare some supplies. Goodbye. Alright, now we gotta go talk to Ralph at Mick and Ralph's.
Hello.
Who are you? Just a vagrant. Mick and Ralph's. I'm so bad at dialogue, I'd rather shoot and stab, lol. I completely understand where you're coming from. Welcome into the stream, SVX. How are you doing?
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supply.
What do you have in stock? Do you offer any other services? Do you know where I could find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
I'm doing alright. I'm just relaxing and doing a nice Fallout stream, trying to level up our character a little bit. The Garretts are looking to satisfy certain customers.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
Thanks, I'll check it out. Is there a holotape or anything I'll need for the sex bot?
I don't know of any. Give me a few days and some caps. I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
Ralph, I've been directing a lot of business in your direction. Call it a favor.
Alright. Come back in a couple days. I should have it ready for you.
Goodbye. So we're gonna go, leave.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people.
I'm
around
pondering
here, right?
Valheim. Seems
King
viable
says
to
keep
grab
up the
my
good work.
recently lost stuff.
Give you this.
I would highly recommend grabbing your recently lost stuff. How'd you manage that? We're just going to wait 2 days. He said give him a couple days, so I'm literally giving him 2 days. Last time I played when my feather cape was last time I played with my feather cape was short-lived. That lost stuff. Oh man. Do you remember where it is? Do you leave a marker?
Hey, thanks for getting Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you?
Is that holotape ready yet?
Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot.
Goodbye.
Come back.
And you.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need gun, for general.
Do you have any special items
Why?
for sales?
Do you work for one of the casinos?
No.
In that case, yes I do. Follow me. Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the portal. Thinking I might be able to maybe quickly swoop in. Well, hopefully you can swoop in because, well, you need to get that gear back. Get that feather cape back. Now, what do you have for weapons? Oh, no, that's unarmed. Ooh, a katana? Nuka breaker. Ooh. We might have to... We're gonna sell all this stuff to him. And hopefully be able to pick up that katana. Now the question is, does he have any of the upgrades for it? It's not appearing so. No. We'll accept that though, because I feel like that'll be a really nice weapon to have. Especially once we upgrade it a little bit. And you, what do you got for sale? Do you have any of the upgrades for it? No. Goodbye. And then travel to recover my other lost stuff. Might try off stream, and if I'm successful, start the trek towards the island I originally lost stuff a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, you're talking about to that skeleton guy, right? Then that cave.
Hey, you're
Whoa,
the one who's been going around
another
helping
guy.
people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work.
Thanks. Thanks for that. Alright, now we gotta go find the sex robot. Oh no. Get him. Take all this stuff and sell it. Well, actually, we should see that drop some weight. Whoops. Alright. There we go. Yes, not looking forward to seeing the skeleton with the flaming sword again. I need to get a flaming sword of my own. That's the only proper way to deal with that situation. Whoops. We gotta find Cerulean Robotics. I think this is the place. No, that's the door to Freeside. This ain't the place, is it? Because that's the food donation place. Yeah, no, that's not it. I guessed wrong. I totally didn't listen to the guy then. On the bright side, once I get my stuff back, because I will eventually, I'll have more armor to start, more armor stands to build, and maybe I'll make some sort of armory with weapons on the wall. That would be a pretty cool addition in my opinion. I totally don't remember where this robotics place is, so bear with me. I think if we activate the... Is there more? Can you just keep going around there? Oh my lord. Well, we're gonna keep going around there. Unless I'm completely missing it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh boy, look at this. We're gonna go in here. Cerulean Robotics. Rats. I didn't mean to hit you, Rex. I'm sorry, buddy. I just keep hitting Rex. This is not good. Upload programming routine. Upload Ralph's sexbot routine. Back. Power.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That's a mouthful. Let's shorten that to Fisto.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I suppose I should test you before I hand you to the Garretts.
Servos active.
Ta-da.
Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
Well, that was different.
Are you uncomfortable? My servos may require adjustment.
No, you performed as I intended.
Excellent. Awaiting further orders.
Report to the Atomic Wrangler. James Garrett is your new owner.
Yes, sir.
Lucky what we have here, ladies.
Oh,
And
no.
unsuspecting pots.
Malefic Mod.
You like that? Come on.
Irate Ida. We got a rolling pin. That was crazy. We just got beat up by old ladies. Alright, now we're gonna go turn this quest in and hopefully get some experience and level up from it. You know, the next person I come across, I really want to try the katana out on. We're gonna try the katana out on him. It's settled.
Hey,
What the fuck are you doing? Alright, let's go to the Atomic Wrangler.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop.
Welcome into the stream, everybody. Welcome in.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
I found the sex bot the sex bot you were looking for.
You did? Ha, damn! Been looking for one of those for years. For my customers. I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
The thing is, Visto's a heavy-duty piece of equipment built to last, ...
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now.
Fisto is already programmed to respond to your commands.
It is? It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
You wanted a smooth talker for an escort? I found one.
And who would that be?
Old Ben has the experience and skill that you need.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed.
This dude basically has the same job I do.
The stories are true.
Welcome into the stream, Aloof Plays. Welcome in.
Here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
I actually found you an escort who's a ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start?
Old Ben Kenobi. The escort. Imagine. Her name is Beatrix and she can start immediately.
Is she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything at once. Hell, who knows? Might not even notice the difference.
Perfect. How's business?
You ain't scraping to get by, that's what you're asking.
Goodbye.
Till next time.
Alright, we're at level 10. So I think that we should put more into... Probably put that into medicine. We should probably no, not we're not even using guns. Lockpick for this level. And now we're gonna look at these perks and decide what we're gonna go with. I don't think that's a good one to go with right now. Finesse, fight the power. Ooh, that might be a good perk. Toughness might be a good one. Ooh, that might be helpful. You know what? We're gonna go with Stonewall. Where's the other Garrett? We'll wait some hours here and see if the other one turns up. There we go.
I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend.
Do you have any work you need done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
Will I have to shoot anyone because I really want to shoot someone? That sounds good as long as I don't have to kill anyone.
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats.
You got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Grex.
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should
This
still
game
be around
feels
for
exactly like Starfield. It's kind of wild. I could imagine that it would feel a little bit like Starfield. Hey, I'm doing all the work here, 50-50, and I'm game.
Alright, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
It's both a compliment to this game and a diss to Starfield. Lady Jane.
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
And Santiago.
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
That's all for now.
Anything else you need?
Goodbye.
Yep.
Oh, and there's old Ben right there. Old Ben Kenobi, the escort. Like, obviously the setting and gameplay is different, but the character interactions and the writing, the way you interact with the world, it's uncanny how alike they are. Again, no, yeah, I can completely see that. They do a really good job at, like, holding the style of their games, I guess is a good way to put it.
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the atomic ring.
I have not played Starfield yet, so I can't say whether it goes one way or another. Come on. No, stop. Stop. Yeah, that's right. You take care of him, boy.
Come on! You like that?
No! Don't attack Grex! We're gonna have to reload. Apparently I attacked Grex in that conflict. The cohesion is nice for sure. You know exactly what you're getting into with a Bethesda game to better for better and worse. That's a very factual statement. Although we usually, with all the bugs you get in Bethesda games, you know, it's not too bad. You know, they still make a solid game even with all the bugs. We took his leg off. We took his leg off too. I don't know what's going on, but there's a whole bunch of madness. Family Guy, fall pose. Ah, Grex did the meme. The bugs are a feature. 100% a feature. Because they're rarely game breakers, just funny.
Hey man, can you spare a few caps?
Oops, caps lock. Ooh, that's all good, man. Collecting money to pay back the Garretts.
Whoa, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
You don't cheat the Garretts and walk away. Cough up the rest or your rat bait.
Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry about this.
Heh, I think I'll make an example of you. Give me the clothes or you get dead.
Anything. Take it. Just don't kill me, man.
That'll do. Mess with the Garretts again and you're dead.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Alright, brother man. It's time to pay up.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
You owe the Garretts a bunch of caps.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
VIP? The Garrett said nothing about VIP status.
Yes, indeed. Santiago is very important. I even have a discount in Mick and Rouse. Perhaps you could use Santiago's discount. For 50 caps, Santiago will tell you the super secret code word to get a discount with Mick.
I don't even know this discount is worth 50. How about 25?
25 caps will do. Tell Mick Santiago sent you, and the code word is extravaganza. He will set you up.
Now to settle that debt with the Garretts.
Sir, Santiago told you. Santiago has no debts.
I'd rather not kill you, but Francine put a bounty on your head.
I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the caps, Al. Do the Santiago Act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't think it could possibly get me killed.
Goodbye.
Come on back if you have any interesting news.
Alright, now we're going to follow the marker to this last one here. Do it.
Good day.
Do what, Trigonot? Do what? What do you need me to do? Welcome into the stream.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Alright. Here we go, Lady Jane.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
Was hired by the Garretts to track you down.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. But who would bother with such a mess?
I find it hard to believe you ran from a caravan without taking something.
I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sensor modules I could put toward my debt. At this point, I'll have to return to California to start anew. I haven't got a cap to my name.
You haven't got a cap to your name. I didn't feel like going to no damn cave. I don't care if that was evil.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
All of your energy weapon needs. Here you go. Oh, no. Goodbye.
What can I get you, friend?
I think I have all of the the debts collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
Sounds good.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Goodbye. Now we're gonna head on to the strip. If I remember correctly, our luck is at 7. Yep. So I don't know if we'll do much gambling. Got my stuff back. Huzzah! Congratulations! I'm glad you got your stuff back. Put that cape on and jump off of something and soar down. In celebration. Already passed the credit check. Oh, I did, LOL. I'm glad. I'm glad that you did. Alright, now let's go find McCafferty.
Howdy, partner. You come for a piece, hadn't you? Welcome to
Oh,
New
hey
Vegas.
there. What are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance.
Now to the trek to the other stuff. Gonna run. Have a good one. You as well, SVX. You have a good night. Thanks for popping into the stream and dropping a like. I really appreciate it. Alright, I'll go out there straight off. Why is the robot passing on his invitation? No, we'll go there straight off. No biggie, not even Smalls. Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls. We're gonna go and talk to McCafferty over here.
Don't walk away.
Huh. So the Garrett sent you to track me down. What a joke.
Give me a share of the caps in your hat and you can go free.
Now why the hell should I do that? You're below me, kid. I've been killing scum twice your size since before your mother squeezed you out.
LOL, not everyone gets what I'm referencing. Have a good one. You as well. All I need is your hat and you're a free man. I'll tell Francine you're dead.
Well, that sounds like a bit of a bargain. I get to walk free with the Garretts thinking I'm dead. Sure, you can have my hat. I can always buy another with the caps I've got left. Would have been more fun fighting it out, though. See you later, kid.
Let me show you the time of your life.
Alright, let's get out of here and go turn that in.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
It'd be amazing if there was fast travel points for all these little points, but I get why there's not. Alright, let's head back here to the Garretts.
What can I get you, friend?
I took care of McCaffrey.
Yes. Where's his hat?
Right here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
No problem. Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, now let's head back to the strip. Alright, let's go, let's go.
Move along.
Maybe we should stop up into the Lucky 38.
Well, howdy, partner. good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thank you, Victor.
I see you brought a friend. Sorry, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
No problem, I'll head up by myself.
Come back soon now.
The golden gloves are over there, up top. Here, we'll run and grab those quick. Do. There, boom, golden gloves. Oh, we're over encumbered. Cannot run. We'll find somebody to sell things to in a little bit. Let's go over here.
Where to, partner?
Pet house.
Pit house floor.
He's right over there.
Be advised. Visitors will be held responsible.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
1,000 caps, I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I'll return when I have the chip.
Until then.
Still haven't decided what ending I would like to do yet.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to come you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Thank you. Bring me to the casino.
Casino floor.
Casino floor! Come on.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Thanks. Follow me. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about doing Yes Man's ending. But we'll see. Let's just head on in here to the tops and deal with Benny. We're gonna deal with Benny.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them open. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your tops experience the tops?
Where did you take my weapons?
Relax, baby. The safe is houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection.
What is there to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
Goodbye.
Have a good time, baby.
Alright. Swank.
Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. What can I do for you today?
I think you should know something about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
I don't think you're going to like it. Seems like Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole the platinum chip I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it look like an accident. Just a traveler killed and robbed in the wasteland.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
We got more evidence that proves Benny tried to kill me.
Yeah? What else you got?
Found this lighter in Boulder City. He dropped it when he killed his partners.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
That's it. What do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key. It's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors. Can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Okay, I'll do it. We don't have time for that. We need to take him out right now.
Take him out? Jesus. Okay, well, if you think that's the best way to deal with this, I'll send him up to his room. You can ambush him there. And don't worry about the rest of the chairman. I'll keep him from getting involved. You'll still have to watch out for Benny's guards, though.
Not yet. I want to take care of a few things
Okay.
first. Goodbye.
You ready to deal with Benny yet?
Yeah, keep him distracted while I search his room. Can you give me the rundown on New Vegas? Alright, Dad, just goodbye. We're gonna go search his room.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Thought there was an option to get your weapons back, but I guess I'm mistaken. Well, let's switch the quest then, because... yes, this way. The 13th floor. My dog scared the fuck out of me. Can you give me a rundown on New Vegas? Sure. Then he pulls out a game case and reads back panel. That's That would be a good rundown on New Vegas.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes, man. What kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there.
Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy.
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Say Mr. House was to suffer an accident, how would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
What do you know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
Where's the platinum chip?
Benny carries it with him at all times. I think he's paranoid that someone might want to take it from him. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Once I get the platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
Should I ask the tribes? Should I ask these tribes to support an independent Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself.
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. That's all I remember.
Goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.
Let's head on over to the elevator.
You dig this crazy scene or what?
Where's Swank? Where's Swank?
Hey, there's the high roller.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. The guy everyone saw going the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Yeah, buddy. The jig's up, Benny. Me and Yes Man had a talk.
Baby, this is not the place to go talking about that. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere more private like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
What'd you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
2 conditions: lose the bodyguard and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Don't get too close to Mr. Benny. I got my eye on you, so no funny business.
Alright, buddy. Oh, we have our weapons anyways. Sweet.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
A Securitron dug me up and the dock and Good Springs did the rest.
House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
It seems you dropped something in Boulder City.
To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
I'm just wondering why I shouldn't just kill you.
You've got a crazy drop on me here, baby. That's for sure. If killing's what you came for, this would be the time. But baby, you'd be disappointing me. All the trouble you went through to arrange this shindig must be something more you're after.
All I want is to see you dead.
Then this is it.
You're damn right it's Ensville, baby. Level up, baby. There we go. Look at that. Benny has been dealt with.
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar.
Sorry about that.
He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct to our lands.
You again. How'd you find me here?
I am the greatest of Kaisar's Frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
Why does Kaisar want to see me?
Go to him, then you will understand. Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Kursuru Kuluth will be waiting.
Ugh. Render unto Kaisar.
I love these robots with their friendly little policeman faces.
With their funny little policeman faces. We're going on into the Lucky 38.
Where to, partner?
We're gonna go to the pet house.
Enjoy your time on the Vegas.
So, Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the platinum chip. Let's have it.
Give the platinum chip to Mr. House.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What happens next?
A great deal shall be happening. A cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. You'll understand soon enough.
Alright, let's go.
The demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun.
Oh, 9mm.
What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, X-35 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
All right.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
What happens next?
To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
I'm listening.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
You want me to kill Caesar?
Absolutely not. Caesar is of great use to me. I don't want you harming a hair on that man's head, assuming you can find one.
So, what do you want me to do at Fortification Hill?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the Platinum chip.
How do I open the hatch?
You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the Platinum chip and open sesame.
What's inside the hatch?
Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking.
Alright, I'll do as you ask.
Here, take the Platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
It will come back to you. Alright. This is a quaint little area. Gonna hop up here. Just look around this area a little bit. Very nice. Very nice.
Enjoy all the Vegas strip.
What's with the snow globe collection? There's a snow globe for you. Goodbye.
Penthouse floor.
Casino floor.
Casino floor.
Alright, before we do too much more main questing, just wanted to get some quick experience from that.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Yes.
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology. How he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
And this is where I come in.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Dr. XerNa diagnoses a terminally low discussion of caps in this conversation.
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
Alright, I'll do it.
Great. I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back.
Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Alright, well, there you go. We'll just do this real quick. Get ourselves some quick XP. Return to Emily Ortel. Emily Ortel.
Hey, have you been able to bug
the tower
Good
for
to
you.
hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
Thank you. We'll do that. We'll put the rest in the speech. Continue. What perks do we have to choose from now? Ooh, 30 additional hit points. We'll take that. 30 hit points will be good. All right. Now we gotta find the gun runners quick, because I would like to do some bartering. Actually, we should probably do some adventuring. So what we're gonna do is talk to Dr. Henry in Jacobstown. The quickest point we have to fast travel is here. We'll go this way, around. Our journey shall take us to Jacobstown. Let's find out how long it takes us to get to Jacobstown.
Personal space meaning anything to you guys?
We want to heal up our shit. Rex. We're going back for our Rexy boy.
Move along.
Look at this smug prick. Come on. We're gonna get you fixed. And in a good way. Actually, we'll do some bartering with you.
Hey there.
Let me see your wares. Do you have anything for my katana? Nope. Nope. Take the rebar club, pool cue, the police baton. We're not using pistols, so you can take that. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, you sold a unique weapon, but we're not using guns, so the caps are way more valuable to me. Sell that. That. I want to keep the rolling pin just because it's fun, and we can sell that. And that. Accept and exit. There we go. We're going to continue to Jacobstown. North Sewers. North Vegas Square. Mm-hmm. Well, on this long journey, does anybody in the chat have anything to say? Anything anybody wants to talk about while we're doing this long trek to Jacobstown? Nope, just enjoying your ASMR voice. Oh, well, thank you very, very much. Now you got me being like, well, what should I talk about? I have an OG music mod for Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's so nostalgic, even though I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time like 4 years ago. Hey man, nostalgia is nostalgia, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was 4 years ago, it's still nostalgic for those 4 years ago for you. That's a bunch of dead things. Oh, I'm about to be a bunch of dead things. Oh boy. We're still going to continue up this way. And true. Yes, it is very true. I mean, it's a memory that you hold so you can have nostalgia for it, right? That's what I would think. There we go. There's the path up into the mountains. We avoided some nasty looking cazadors. I didn't want to mess with them. Even though we got a good old katana. A good old katana. Yeah, boy, I don't know if we could match up to some cazadors right now. We're going through the mountains. That's a big horner. Get him. Yeah, that's right. Oh, boom! Look at that. Didn't even stand a chance. Get over here. Got him. Oh, they're just all over for the experience pickings. Let's get a couple of these guys. It'll be some good experience. Got him. Good job, Rex. There's more over this hill. Let's go get him. Got him. Got him. Let's go. Some free XP. Free XP. We got some trees over here. Some tree XP. What are you going after? Oh, okay. Thank you, Rex. Don't know what I would have done against that mantis nymph. If I remember correctly, we got to be careful up here too. Oh boy. Got him. Alright, now we're, Sure, thanks, Rex. Got him. Oh, they packed a little bit of a wallop. Yeah, they did. They packed a little bit of a wallop. We've got to be almost to Jacobstown. Well, I guess that answers my question. And here we are.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Night King. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
I'm looking for Dr. Henry.
Doc's inside the lodge.
I had some questions about Jacobstown.
Such as?
What's the history of Jacobstown?
It was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. He died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
I'd like to know about you.
Was part of the super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with the tribal. Now I'm here.
Super mutant army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Night King. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. Didn't end well.
You were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. A bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time.
Tell me more about the tribal.
We were looking for a get to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. It goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
What do you know about the Legion?
Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaisar, not Kaisar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
What makes the NCR too ambitious?
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
Anything else you can tell me about the NCR?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
Do you have any dealings with New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town.
Let's talk about something else. What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
Well, they should stop exposing themselves. Are there any town rules I need to know about?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
Goodbye.
See you.
Alright, everybody. We are going to drop a save down on our old file. And I'd like to say that is probably going to be it for this stream. Next episode, well, next stream will be we will be getting our second and final companion, Lily, and we're going to be hopefully healing Rex up and getting some more experience. I would like to start the DLCs at some point. That is something I would like to do. Would be to do all of the DLCs. I feel like Dead Money is going to be the hardest one, but we'll find out. Anyways, everybody, thanks for chatting up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around and liking the stream. I really appreciate it. You all have yourself a wonderful night, evening, morning, day, wherever you're at. When are you streaming next? I'm going to try to stream again next Sunday. Try to do it around the same time, about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for chatting. Aloof, Grandma Gertrude, Trigonaut, SVX, all you guys. Thanks so much for chatting up. And, yeah, thanks for liking the stream, and I will catch you all next time. This has been XerNa.